All right, everybody. It is Saturday, September 11th, 2021. It has been 20 years since the terror attacks on the United States. And, we just want to acknowledge the remembrance of the victims, everybody that lost their lives that day, and let all the first responders out there know that we appreciate them very much. Happy Saturday, everybody. Are you an e-commerce business owner? If so, you're going to want to watch this because we're going to show you how a B2B e-commerce startup can go from zero to literally dominating the space online. All right, everybody, it is Saturday. I am Bernie Olilla. I am here with Casey Quinn, who's here all the time. He doesn't leave. He loves being here in the den. But we have a special guest here today, and it is Mr. Nick Sheld, all the way from Long Island, now via what, Center City?
Yeah, right around Rittenhouse.
Yeah, Nick's here. He's one of our senior client relationship managers, and he actually manages the account that we're going to be talking about today, Clothing Authority, and our good friends Hal and Steve.
And what's awesome is that now that we have the senior client relations manager with us, you are so close to this account that you're personally affected by the success of your clients, right?
Yeah.
And you truly do know every in and out of this client's business and care about their success on a level that, from an in-house perspective, I don't get to interact with these clients. So I love having a CRM with us because now we're really going to dive into this account. We're going to show you what we did for these people.
Yeah, I actually brought them on board, Steve and Hal, and I remember bringing them on board. And they've been with us for quite a long time. I think 2 years, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why don't you give us a little bit of background on them?
Yeah, so Steve and Hal, owners of Clothing Authority. Big shout out to them.
Clothing Authority.
Clothing Authority. So they're wholesalers of shirts and blank apparels. They sell mainly or all on e-commerce on their website.
Yep.
So anyone can actually create an account and just buy stuff, and you should.
Yep.
But they're mainly B2B.
Yep.
So they're mainly working with businesses who are trying to provide products for other businesses.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of experience, right?
They do.
Coming
Actually,
into this before starting the whole Clothing Authority venture. These guys know blank apparel.
Yeah.
They know blank apparel.
They know it. They have 50 total years of experience coming into us. And
it's wild.
They were only, I feel like live a few months, really, before joining forces with us.
Correct.
Yeah. And I think, whenever you got somebody who's coming on for B2B, that's difficult. You got to be a really good digital marketer to be successful. You got somebody coming on for bulk or wholesale, another difficult thing to do. And then on top of that, e-commerce and clothing.
The triple
super
threat.
competitive. This was like a big, what's the fork called from the guy, the
Trident?
Yeah, Trident. The Trident. It's like a trident of digital marketing challenges here, which we were all able to overcome from every angle, really, right? When it comes to the SEO and the organic side, and then also the paid side on PPC, social media. So Casey, tell everybody a little bit about the strategy behind what took them from A to B.
So obviously, brand new website, brand new brand.
Yeah.
These guys have a ton of experience in this space.
Yeah.
But you can have all the experience in the world, but if you have a site that isn't driving people to make those purchases, then it's all for naught, right?
Yeah.
So the main objectives of this campaign was obviously increase the brand awareness for their company. It's driving people to this new website, and then ultimately, of course, increasing transactions and the revenue that we're generating for this client.
Yeah, because that's what matters at the end of the day, right? Is the transactions and the revenue.
Yeah, and we really weren't working with a huge budget.
No.
I mean, it was like $2,000 total.
I mean, they're competitive now. I mean, obviously things are different than they were back then because,
Absolutely.
You really need to have the money to play in e-commerce. So if you're out there and you're in the e-commerce space, you're going to need some money to get from A to B, but you can do it. It's not impossible by any means. So Nick, tell us about some of their goals, day to day, what products are they looking to sell, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so jumping on with us, obviously we said they were new. They were struggling out of the gate due to a national campaign, only having 25 keywords before jumping on with us.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, no.
So there are a few goals. They wanted to obviously increase awareness of the brand because it's a new brand just starting out. They wanted to drive traffic to the new website, which is also tough to do, and also increase transactions and revenue, which we were just going through.
Yeah. And we were able to do that, right, Casey?
Yeah, I mean, and circling back to your point, they had so few keywords that they were focusing on really, really hard keywords to win.
Dude, you can't do
they were trying to sell they were trying to rank for white T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's
Google white T-shirt right now and see
Hanes.
what happens. Yeah,
you're now in Hanes
You're
domain.
never beating out Calvin Klein or Walmart,
Correct.
Target, whoever else is
Correct.
selling white
these,
T-shirts.
These giants that have this blank apparel.
So the way you got to do it is transactional intent, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all circling back to intent. And I feel like we kind of harp on that every week.
Yeah, that's the only thing that
But a
matters.
lot of businesses don't understand how important their audience's search intent is.
Yeah.
And in this case, it's transactional intent.
Yeah.
It's the screen printers that are looking for it. It's not necessarily Casey or Nick or Bernie just looking to go buy a pack of white tees.
Yeah.
This is a guy that's trying to sell to school districts and all of
family
these
reunions,
exactly like
bowling
sports
leagues.
clubs
Yeah,
and all this stuff. So you really want to focus on the transactional intent and what they're looking for. So for example, instead of going after white T-shirts, we're now going after buy wholesale white t-shirts
Yeah, because
or white shirts.
And that's the difference. And a lot of times when I pull up Keyword Planner too on Google, it's kind of like look at keyword volume with people that are looking to come on board with One SEO. I'll go through it and it'll be like, let's say a personal injury attorney, completely off topic, and it'll say, personal injury. That keyword is going to be so expensive. Yeah, I saw it was like $600 in Sacramento yesterday. But other keywords like, medical malpractice attorney or something specific, or car accident lawyer, those kinds of things are going to still be a couple $100, but it ain't $600,
Yeah.
And like guys, when you're looking at e-commerce, like that kind of stuff for, white t-shirt or plain hoodie is going to be, you're not going to compete for that. So, but like you said, look for a plain hoodie or screen print white hoodie or whatever it's going to be,
and
the
then
specific
the,
product.
The buy this product here or buy this in bulk or whatever. It's those long tails that we had to focus on. They were too short of keyword terms and they were too broad and too hard to win.
Yeah, well, think about this. If you're think about it from, that's reverse engineered a little bit. Thinking about you're the person who owns the business or whatever, and you want to buy those white t-shirts. If you type in white t-shirts, you're going to get ads for like just single 3 packs, whatever it's going to be. So that guy's pissed off that he can't find what he wants. So then he's finally going to go buy white t-shirt wholesale. And then he does. And then bam, guess who comes up?
There we are.
Stephen Howe.
There we are.
All right.
If you like this content and you're trying to grow your business, follow me at Lance Bachman and Lance Bachman Digital on Facebook. LFG, time to grow.
And mind you, Bernie, this campaign right now is currently a finalist at the U.S. Search Awards for best use of SEO for a B2B business.
Shut the front door. SEO for B2B businesses.
It's definitely not easy to succeed in that space, let alone become one of the best campaigns in the country.
Yeah, and I think, thinking about that, I think it might be a good time to pivot into our favorite product here at One SEO, which is going to be the Lion Logic, baby. All right, so thanks to Anthony Lance, everybody over there working on that so we can have this accurate data that we can use. But let's look now, obviously Clothing Authority is going to want leads because they're B2B. Some guys want to call, hey, you got this many t-shirts, cool, ship it here, right? So that's obviously through the roof, those leads. But when you look at the actual transactions year over year, right? Look at that increase, 143%.
I love it.
143%. And we can't show you the revenue, but you can see how many digits are right here, right? At 134% increase. It's more than doubled their business. It's crazy. But let's take a look at specifically the organic, because we know that this is an SEO case study for e-commerce. And everybody knows that you got to do paid when you're doing e-commerce. But since we're specifically talking about SEO right here, right now, let's just look at some of the results. You can see here, just from organic traffic, is up 604%.
Ooh.
604%.
I love that.
New users are up like 700%.
Which is great for the brand awareness. That's what we were going after. That was their first objective is, hey, we've got the experience in the space.
Yeah.
We need eyes on this site, on this brand, because we are going to help these customers out. That's that brand awareness right now.
No doubt, man. And like when it comes to doing e-commerce, especially from, SEO for e-commerce, when it comes from like the B2B side, there's a lot of things you have to do to figure out what's going to be the best inroad for you. And this is one of those cases where it's like, okay, longer tail keywords, transactional intent, and creating a buying environment for people.
Yep. Yeah. And obviously once we went after their main products, we got that traction there. Then we were able to refine it down. We start focusing on the other like lower converting terms. Like they've got backpacks, they've got button downs, they've got all these different female like ladies tees and stuff like that. And
plus all the repeat business,
Exactly.
And if you go there for a t-shirt, maybe you want a hoodie. You're like, I just hit up my guys at Clothing Authority. Maybe get a hoodie. All right, and I think that's a good place for us to wrap up here on this special edition of Small Business Saturday.
For sure.
Nick, anything you want to add?
Yeah, just a few closing words. I mean, Clothing Authority, not like the sexiest product. They're selling clothes online. They started off with great industry experience, quality website.
Yep.
All they really needed was that organic traction, and that's what we did over time. And Stephen Howe, great guys. Love working with them.
Yeah.
Love just seeing how far this thing has come over time. Those year-over-year numbers are incredible, and can't wait to see where this thing goes next year when we're looking at it.
Yeah, and everybody out there, Nick loves talking digital marketing strategy. So when you're a client, you get to land with him on the e-commerce side. But Casey, anything from you?
No, this is just the type of stuff I love to see. Small business client just winning month after month after month because they trusted their digital marketing experts.
Yeah.
We put a strategy in place, the client bought into it, and then it was a slow burn, but now
it's on fire, baby.
Success.
All right. Everybody, thank you so much. If you want a free digital marketing on it, just come to our website, submit a form, give us a call, ask for me. Be happy to hook you up. We will see you next Saturday.